Everyone, this is Fernando, and today I'm going to show you how to scan this mannequin. I'm going to show you how to scan my wife's face, and I'm going to show you how to scan these dentures if you're doing a reline denture, copy denture, or a study model. So I'm going to show you here. So now, so this is my R&D section department, and we have our Artex Spider, and we have the 3.0 facial scanner. So now this is our software, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how we scan our patients using the 3.0 facial scanner. Okay, so the first thing we do is we recommend to scan a bite, which is with cheek retractors. So basically this is our cheek retractor right here, so we recommend to use this like a white color, so that way we can scan that easier. So now go ahead and I ask the patient to basically put the cheek retractors here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get a piece of gauze to dry the teeth in case there's saliva. Go ahead and pull this more to the side. Go ahead and put it more. No, like this. Let me help you. So now go ahead and push it out a little bit. So now just pretty much dry this area of the teeth. So now I'll go ahead and put this. I'm gonna show you here, for example, a tip, for example, on the floor, right? So we're gonna see on there's two lasers. That means distance. So once we keep these dots in that distance, in that position, that means that we can scan all over. So that's our distance for tracking the object. So to keep the distance. Otherwise, if we go to like this, we are losing track. If we go too far, that means we're losing track. So just remain to keep the two dots together all the time, so that way it helps us to track the face or the distance, to keep it in position. So now I'll go ahead and here. So I'll go ahead and put the two dots right there in that distance. So they are like 5 millimeters apart from each other on the sides. So now I'll go ahead and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bite scan. So my bite scan, I just bring the two dots together, and then I'm gonna keep them like this, and then I'll go ahead and start scanning. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move my two dots here together, and these two dots helps me to keep the distance static. And then I'm just go ahead and throw the scanner side to side, and then I go keep side to side. And then I can see, for example, I'm going to show you on my screen, and as you can see everything how I scan. The green window means that's the view of scanning, and then I just go back, and then I just start scanning, and I can move the scanner right away, and then I can take the bite in under 10 seconds or 5 seconds. So now I already created just keep it like that. I just tell the patient to keep the cheek retractors in the mouth without pulling. So now I have my bite scan, and then I'm gonna go ahead and in this section I'm gonna put add group. So now I'm gonna jump to tell my wife to remove these cheek retractors, but keep a big smile, okay? Just keep a big smile. There you go. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take a big smile, and the big smile just require, for example, information just in the front area. So now I just go give me exaggeration about big smile. So now I just go ahead and start scanning her face, and a big smile. And then I don't have to go. If you want, you can go and scan all the full face if you want. And then I just pretty much go up and down, and then I just go and scan this information. And as you can see, it didn't take me more than 10 seconds. So you can take less than 10 seconds, just keep smiling. And then I'm gonna create another group. So all the scans are basically under 10 seconds. Once you feel more comfortable, they can finish in 5 to 8 seconds. So now I'll go ahead and I'm gonna ask her to give me a natural smile, and this natural smile is the one that I'm gonna use to scan the full face. I'm gonna just move a little bit this way, turn this way, and then I'll go ahead and grab the scanner. So I grab the scanner here, and then I put the scanner in this position, and then I go ahead and start scanning. Give me a natural smile, natural smile, natural. There you go. Close your eyes. Now I just start scanning, and then I go same thing. I just go side to side, and I kind of go to the lip, so that way if I'm doing a denture, and then I go up, and then I go side to side, and then I just capture that, and then I go to the other side. And as you can see, the scanner is fast enough to pretty much to scan these objects, and then I just go and I go to the other. The reason I go to the other is because this is going to be the face that is going to be used to mount it on the articulator, and the rest of the faces is going to be just for references. So now I'll go ahead and start adding another group, and then I'm going to ask her to say Emma, 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 Emma. Okay, now close your eyes. Now just go ahead and scan only the front area, because I don't need a full face. Only is optional. You can go ahead and start scanning the full face, but I don't really need that information on my designs. That's up to you guys. So now, as you can see, it takes less than 10 seconds, and it can be done from 5 to 10 seconds. So now I have all the faces, and I can go ahead and start scanning, processing the data. As you can see, now I put my bite scan, my exaggerate smile, natural smile, and repose. So for example, in this case, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and that. Thank you. So now, as you can see here, for example, now I have all my faces. So everything is there. So now I'm gonna go ahead. If for example, the patient has a denture and we are doing a copy denture, or we are doing a denture for this patient to deliver the denture the same day. If you guys have a printer, if you want to print it, or if you want to mail it, so we can, you know, do the two appointments protocol for using 3D facial scanners, and that's how we can deliver dentures in one appointment or 2 appointments by using a facial scanner. The reason we can do this process is because we can nail the midline, we can nail the plane of occlusion, we can nail the T position, so and also we can nail the occlusion, so that way we skip all those unnecessary appointments if we use an intraoral scan, a facial scanner. So that's the workflow that we have for 1 day or 2 days appointment for digital dentures. And then here, now I have my scans, and I'll go ahead and I'm gonna create another group, which is gonna be for my denture here. So I put, let's say this is a Reline denture. Now I go ahead and put my scanner. So since this is gonna be a turntable, so I'm just gonna do it this way, because usually this is a manual turntable. I have to do it manually, but since I'm holding the phone, I have to kind of like do it this way. But I'm gonna show you here. I'm gonna just move here, and I want to see if you guys can see this process. So I'm gonna move it right there, somewhere there. So now you can see that it's kind of like helping me to do this. So now I'm gonna put the 2 legs together, and I start scanning. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just start scanning. So once I have the occlusion surface, I can just tell the scanner like 30, 35, and then I can just go side to side to capture all the buccal surface. And then I'm gonna turn this scanner to the other side to be able to capture the intact view. So now once I have this data, I just pretty much go ahead and put my scanner to scan pretty much the other buccal surface, so that way I don't have to. I can also scan it, like for example, if I want to do, for example, if I see the denture like this, I can scan both sides. For example, like this, so that way I can scan this area and this area at the same time. Or if you want to do it this way and this way, so you can do it that way. And then on Exocad or in this software, you have the option to pretty much do the alignment. So now I have my denture and I have all my faces. So now I can just go ahead and dismiss the patient, because I'm done with the patient. I pretty much finished the scanning process way faster, and this is one of the advantages of using InstaResa technology scanners, that the process for the patient, it saves a lot of time for the dentist, and saves a lot of time for our patient during the appointment. So now I'll go ahead and I'm gonna process the bite, and I'm gonna show you how to process. For example, here I'll go ahead and generate the data, and I'm gonna show you once everything is processed. So the software right now is pretty much generating all the data, and once everything is generated, I'll go ahead and show you the quality of the scans and also the face scans. So the benefit of using this type of scanners, Instarisa scanners, is that you can really, you know, create a nice design, because you know that the midline is going to be dead on, the occlusion is going to be dead on, your plane of occlusion is going to be dead on, because the reason why it provides this results is because the alignment is right. So when we do the alignment right, so we're going to be able to really design our cases and put them in the patient's mind. They're going to be the same, because we are bringing the patient information 100%. So now the software is pretty much processing everything, and here, as you can see, we have our ManiKey that I use to practice and do research and development using this. So basically, these targets here, that it helps the scanner to track better, so, and also capture. So we are planning and working with some scan bodies that we can put these targets and track, and the scanner, once it detects this position, it just capture and then it generates a scan body position. But that's in future. So, and here you can see, so one of the things for this 3.0 compared to Arctic Spider is that, let's say if the patient has mustache and the mustache is like a black color, so the scanner is not going to be able to scan that. So the only way we can help the scanner is by putting a little bit of powder. So we don't put powder straight to the mustache, we just put powder on the gauze. So we spray the gauze, and then we go ahead and put the powder on the mustache, so that way we can kind of create this kind of like color, and then we go ahead and scan the patient. So in Arctic Spider, we don't need to apply powder, so because the software and scanner is able to capture hair, black hair. So, and that's one of the differences of Arctic Spider compared to 3.0. But both, they give us the same results, and as you can see, I was able to scan our dentures, and now we're going to be able to pretty much align our intraoral data with this data accurately and properly without guessing. And we know that I feel confident that every time I design something, it's going to be the way I design it is going to be the same in the mouth. So for that reason, there's no problem with using 3D faces that provides you this quality of data and improve the workflows. So right now it's just processing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you the data. Okay, so now the software is done. It just took like 2-3 minutes to finish this. It depends on the performance of your computer too. If your computer is super fast, so this can be done faster. So my computer, just the graphic card, is a 1060 GTX graphic card, but if you have like a Quadro 4000, 5000, 6000, the process is going to be way faster than this. So now, as you can see, this is our occlusion. So now once we get our upper jaw and lower jaw from trios, now we just do the alignment to this guy, and that's how we capture all the occlusion, the jaw position from the patient. So that's how we nail the occlusion, and we also can open the bite using this facial scanner and get accurate results. So that's why Instarisa digital workflow, it's really amazing, because we are using technology that provides us all this quality data, and from this data we can create workflows. So and also the color, but also, for example, when we turn off the data, as we can see, the data is right there, so we don't have to have, like, you know, use transfer jigs or transfer forks to do the alignment from the teeth to the face. So, and that's how we pretty much use our technologies in dental. And this is a new device, you know, that it's being integrating into the dentistry, and so nowadays I feel, and for me, as my opinion, that now we just use handheld scanners to do this protocols faster without using, you know, desktop scanners. Desktop scanners for us is just optional. So, but now for us, we just need a Trios scanner and a 3.0 or Arctic Spider scanner to do this process way faster. And it helps the dentist to save time, helps dentists to make the process for the appointment faster. We don't have to, we just jump to the room, scan the patient, and bring the patient to a special room where we have the scanner and take all the records, and we are done with the patient. So that's how we do it. And also we can provide support. If you have questions about our scanner, we can also help you with that. So, and also I'm gonna process our facial scan, and you will see. Okay, so now the software already processed this exaggerated smile, and as I mentioned before, do we need actual ear-to-ear and exaggerated smile? We recommend not to do it. It's up to you, but we don't do it in our side, because we know that when we put the facial in when we mount these faces in the virtual articulator to have the zero position, the natural head position of the face of the patient, now we just need this information just to see our transitional line and how much gingiva we have for all on 4 procedures and for our free gingival margins. So as you can see, the data, it's right there, and we just need to pretty much align our intraoral scans to this information right here. And the quality of the data is pretty much right there. So that's why our facial scanner provide this data to do the process of the alignment faster and predictable every time. So that's why we don't need transfer force, we don't need jigs, we don't need anything of that, because we want to minimize the chair time for the patient. So we just go ahead and bring the patient to the room, scan all this data, and we are done. So now we have our exaggerated smile, and we can bring it in color. If you have, for example, tree shape, we can bring it in PAY. If you have tree shape, you can bring it in PAY, STL, or OBJ. So, but the scanner, the software just provides you PAY data or STL data. So now, as you can see, everything it's just right there, and we don't have to do anything to do the alignment. So the alignment is just basically to the teeth. So for example, here I brought this scan to a different software for like 3D viewer. So as you can see, all the data is right there, and we didn't the scanner is offering like all this quality data. So basically, if you're doing dentures, if you're doing all on X cases, so you kind of like make the appointments faster. You skip unnecessary processes and unnecessary appointments to make this process simpler. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I've been using facial scanners for 5 years with this guy right there. So I have created workflows to make this process of all this faster and simpler for digital dentistry. And this is what we can do with facial scanners. And if you have any question, please let us know. We help you guys to understand this new device, this new technology, and because this facial scanner is not just a 2D picture conversion and a 3D frame, like for example, like a facial app, in this case, Bella's scanner, Bella's app. So this is a different technology. This is face app scanners that provide all this quality to really align the faces to the teeth, provide you for example bite scans, provide you like how to scan dentures, so that way you don't have to use the tips from your intraoral scanner and buy more tips and use them more and then sterilize it. So it provides you a lot of benefits when you use our technology. So if you have any questions, please let us know, and we are here ready to help you for any question and how you can integrate this technology in your existing workflows, or if you're interested in our digital workflow, we also have InstaResa digital workflow for all type of restoration, for all on X, dentures, snap-on dentures, crown and bridge, veneers, for everything using our technology, 3D facial scanners. We are here to help you guys. Let us know. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.